Alright, so for those of you who have heard of GunGate, well, the odds are you've been paying attention to the debate, and this doesn't shock you with the actions of the gun control side, the Gunsense people. Those of you who haven't, and you haven't been paying attention to the debate, Katie Couric did a documentary titled Under the Gun, which was supposed to be a fair and unbiased look at the debate. Well, when she interviewed the Virginia Citizens Defense League, little did she know that they were recording their own audio of the interview. You see, they, like most of us, know that when you get an interview from a reporter such as Katie Couric, you want to have your own audio footage, reel of it there yourself, so when they take what you say out of context, and when they do their editing to take what you say out of context, you have the proof. So, on that note, when Katie Couric completed her documentary, she edited the interview to make it sound like the Virginia Citizens Defense League didn't have an answer to her question. You see, because the narrative is that Second Amendment supporters don't have any answer to stopping gun violence, and I'm using that in quotations because that is their supposed goal. Well, I mean, we know it's not. Their real goal is ending firearm ownership or reducing firearm ownership in this country as much as they can. So, needless to say, on this note, none of us are shocked, except for Katie Couric, when she found out that, the Virginia Citizens Defense League was recording it themselves, and of course she had to really try to come up with an excuse as to why she edited the footage. And of course, we all know her. Well, I was just giving pause, pause for the viewers. We all know that's BS. However, you should see some of the tweets from other gun control advocates here, because this is very telling on their mentality. Okay, so as you know, many of the people who support gun control are very much so the type of people that want to be dictated to. They don't believe in freedom, and they don't believe anybody or anything, that challenges their leadership, their masters. So you have this person here. Facts aren't going to get to her, right? We could show her the real audio to the Virginia Citizens Defense League, and we could show her Katie Couric's document, and we could show her lie after lie after lie after lie of the Gunsense movement, and she won't get it. She does not have that innate ability to think for herself. A lot of gun control activists at the lower levels are very much so like that. They're incapable of making their own thoughts. Now, this is a pretty clear-cut scandal. The evidence that Katie Couric acted in a deceptive manner has been proven. But don't expect the Associated Press, and especially in the entertainment sector, to actually come out and be honest with you and report this stuff objectively. You thought they were objective reporters? Just because somebody says they're an objective reporter, and just because you have some masses of people that believe that they're objective reporters, doesn't make it true. And you have some gun controllers out there that think lying's perfectly okay. No, they shouldn't. We're not going to apologize for lying to you. We're not going to apologize for misleading you. Well, Katie Couric did come out and make a half-hearted apology on this one, but the person who wrote this article put this tweet out here. He obviously doesn't think she should have to apologize for lying or being deceptive. And that's the thing. You've got a lot of gun control advocates out there that are that pompous and that arrogant that they'll lie to you, and when you catch them lying to you, they're still not going to apologize to you for lying to you. Oh no, you're right, guys. You're absolutely right. We should just, forget that you guys are being deceptive, manipulative. We should just ignore all that and just get back to pushing your agenda, right? You guys shouldn't have to be held accountable for anything you say or do. We should just ban all the guns, right? Oh, you're not trying to ban guns? Well, hey, you're openly lying to us. You got caught lying to us. Well, maybe not you guys in this one, States United. Katie Couric did. But no, we're saying that we should just ignore these lies, ignore this manipulation, ignore this deception. That's perfectly okay. But yet we should believe you when you're saying that you're not trying to, quote, take the guns away. How do we know that's not a lie either? You guys wonder why you have so much mistrust against you? Oh, by the way, guys, States United last year did a video titled Guns with History. I've got a response to that on my channel. I'll put the link in my box. But these guys are the same caliber as Katie Couric, right? They have no problem using emotionalism, lying, deceiving, breaking current gun laws to push for more gun laws. They have no problem in any of that. In fact, let's see another tweet from them there. Yeah, that's right. Never mind that you guys got caught lying. That 9 seconds of footage showed lies. It was a deception. Let's continue to get back to the bigger picture, right? Well, okay, let's discuss those 30,000 real quick. Of those 30,000, 2/3 of those are suicides, right? How many people here think that taking somebody's gun away is going to stop them from committing suicide? You're pretty stupid if you believe that. Look at Japan and Korea, where, firearm ownership by private citizens, is almost non-existent, and yet their suicide rate still dwarfs ours. In Canada, when they tightened down their gun laws years back, the suicide rates did not change. Gun control advocates there will say, well, you see, gun suicide rates went down. What they didn't tell you is the overall suicide rate remained unchanged. Oh, let's see this one. Homicides. Less than 10,000 of those deaths are homicides. And they, for the most part, occur in places where these guys have got all the gun laws that they're demanding at a national level and more. Places such as Chicago, New York City, Washington, D.C., Oakland, California, you name it. So, I guess we shouldn't lose sight of the bigger picture, States United, and that's you gun control advocates are a bunch of liars who will use the graves of people to push your agenda. Yeah, it's just bullying and attacking. When people like Katie Couric edit their footage to deceive their viewers. No, we shouldn't. We shouldn't have anything to say about that. That's perfectly okay, And if we do, we're being unfair and attacking it now, you know. Yeah, guys, let's not focus on the fact that Katie Couric got caught trying to deceive her audience. I Don't get me wrong, she's successfully done that because, again, with people like this, the gun control lobby is certain to retain their supporters or to have supporters. That is the essence of Gunsense. To lie, manipulate. Hey, if one lie didn't work, we'll tell you another one. And they have no shortage of people like that who will eat it up every time. And, people like said person on that tweet I just showed you right there, they are incapable of having their own independent thought. These are the same people that don't know what to do with freedom. These are the same people that can't handle freedom. So again, when groups like Bearing Arms have that to say, well, I agree that this should end a journalist's career when they openly deceive their viewers, but the reality is it's not. In fact, I see several promotion opportunities for Katie Couric. Even if Yahoo News lets her go, guess what? Either the Brady campaign, Everytown, Moms Demand Action, they're going to pick her up right like that. They're going to use her as a spokesperson. They don't care about the truth. They don't care about saving lives. Been in this debate too long. I've seen gun control movement too long, to know anything else different from them. Right? I would be, I would be shocked if Yahoo News fired Katie Couric and none of the gun control activist groups picked her up, I would be honestly shocked to see any of these Gunsense groups actually come out there and say, you know what, Katie Couric lied, that was wrong. We apologize on, our behalf of this, you're not going to get it. These people don't care about the truth. They want it their way and they'll lie to get it. So, it's just that simple. Yeah, that idea does make sense. Here's the issue, though. These Gunsense people don't care about saving lives. They don't care about being happy themselves or doing the smart and logical thing. If they really can't stand to be around guns, move overseas to a country that has a gun ban or very restrictive gun laws. They don't know how to vote with their feet. All they know how to do is sit around and demand. They want to control other people. Even these gun controllers in other countries will often sit there and try to demand that we change our gun laws. This is why you have groups like IANSA. This is why you have a lot of other Europeans that will sit there and bitch and moan about us having firearms, even though they don't have to come to our country. They're in their own countries and they have all those, quote, sensible gun laws, which, really equate to gun bans and very restrictive draconian gun laws. But yeah, I wish that were the case. I wish those Americans that don't tolerate guns would move to one of those countries and just be happy and leave the rest of us alone. But they're not going to do it. It's just like all the damn Californians and New Yorkers who moved to Texas and want to bitch and moan about our laws, our labor laws, our gun laws. and so on and so forth, and demand that we change our way of life for them, even though they couldn't make it in their own damn home state. Alright. So, you guys take her easy out there. I know I've said it several times, guys, but this is the gun control movement. Without lying and deception, they really wouldn't have anything. You know, and I know this video isn't going to change many opinions, but do it anyway. Y'all take her easy out there.